I'm Kersley Malarkey, and you're watching Hedge TV. Obviously.
Hey guys, it's weird to me. I've been getting more traffic on an old video I made, which was actually talking about a video I saw by this guy named Weevlos, in which he was talking about white Europeans were actually here in the Americas before Native Americans, right? And his evidence for this was that in the 70s, a stone knife had been found in the water off Virginia that they had determined came from these people who came from Stone Age, what is now France, right? And that was proof that these people had been here first. I'll put a link to the video in the comments down there too. Or in the description, I mean, whatever. But anyhow, I was skeptical. Like, is this true, So I looked into it and found out, yeah, it was true. They did find that knife. And not only that, they also found an axe head from these people too, right? But then scientists said, no, the people weren't here. They were so primitive, they didn't even have boats. You got to remember, they were cavemen, right? They didn't even have boats. And there's no other evidence here in the Americas. And so I made a video about that, well, if they were actually here, we would have artwork, we'd have remnants of their settlements, we'd have burial sites, things like that. We don't have any of that, so this is ridiculous. And that's as far as I went into it. And now I've been getting a lot more traffic on it saying, well, actually, that's true. So I thought, well, okay, let me look into that more. So I'm thinking, if those people weren't here, how'd this stuff get here, right? In the video I made, I posited some theories, like maybe they were staged or something like that, but since I've been getting all this traffic, I looked into it more and found out we actually already know how it got here, how those things got here. And it's actually pretty simple, okay? When Europeans first started coming to the New World, explorers started coming here for all the, bountiful loot, like lumber and furs and gold and everything, they brought cargo ships. Well, you can't sail an empty cargo ship across the ocean. It needs to be ballasted, so they've shoveled the cargo holds full of stone in Europe, right? And then when they got here, they dumped the stone in the bay to make room for all the loot so they could sail back. And this was common practice. And so what happened was they had inadvertently scooped these stone tools up with all that rock. They didn't even know they had it. Brought it here and dumped it in the bay. They didn't even know they had it. The bay is chock full of rocks from Europe. France and Spain and England and everything out there off the coast of Virginia, because they brought it here and dumped it. That's how the things got here. And that's why there's no further evidence. Like two tools, you can't use that as evidence of a thriving culture, right? Like he said that these people were here, and when the Asiatic hordes, he said, came out of Siberia, they eradicated them and stole the land from them. And so white people are naturally, we deserve to have the Americas because we were here first, basically, which is silly. Besides the fact that cavemen, Stone Age people, that's hardly a claim, you know what I mean? Like, they weren't even really white people, you know what I mean? That didn't come for some time afterwards. But, well, like I said, that's why there's no evidence of the people being here. They weren't here. Those tools were brought here by accident, dumped in the bay, and there's your proof. That's the actual story. No French cavemen without boats came to the Americas. Sorry.
I'm still getting paid, right? Guys?